Where'd you go?
School.
What's up, dude?
Oh, good.
Yeah, the barber cleaned me up. How was it today?
It was good.
Yeah. Anything awesome happen?
Yeah.
No? Hi, everyone. So, what I've been doing during the day here in Los Angeles is I've been a family assistant or a nanny, but I'm a guy, so a manny, for a family. So I pick up this awesome kid named Clyde, who's 11, and I pick him up after school. He's awesome. He's a musician as well. And he's running the camera right now. What's up, Clyde?
What's up, people?
So Clyde, I just got you from school, and where are we headed now?
We're going to my Hebrew school right now, and yeah, we're just heading down the freeway.
Your Hebrew school?
Yeah, my Hebrew school, which is also my synagogue, but I go to Hebrew school there as well.
Mazel tov. Yeah, so Clyde's gonna interview me, and maybe a little bit of insider info on this record coming up that you guys have so graciously donated to. All right, Clyde, so shoot me with some stuff.
Okay, so the first question is, you mentioned on your Indiegogo campaign that you're a big sports fan.
Growing up, I was probably more of like a bandwagon type fan. So I'm a big football fan, and when I was a kid, I loved quarterbacks. So I loved like John Elway and Brett Favre even. I just loved watching quarterbacks. I never got on to Troy Aikman though. My cousin Brian is a huge Cowboys fan, and when we were kids, all of us cousins, like Brian's the oldest, so we worshipped him. So it was weird that I didn't get on that bandwagon loving the Cowboys like he does. His last name is Barkley, and so when we were kids, he told us that he was related to Charles Barkley, and being a dumb 6-year-old kid from North Carolina, we all believed him. So
Yeah, you did.
yeah, growing up, it was like in order of importance. It was like Jesus, Michael Jordan, cousin Brian.
Cool. So next question is there anything about this record that will be different from your last record?
What I will say is the process is going to be a lot different. The last record, I spent over a year and a half recording. It was like I was working a job in Winston-Salem, so it was like, cool, go in for a day and record for 3 hours, and then leave it alone for 4 days, and then go back in and record for an hour, and then cool, we hired a drummer, he's going to come in and lay some things down, and cool, now, and that for a year and a half that went on, which is fine, and that's the way we had to do it, and I did my first record like that also. But so this time I get to be creative and just get to throw everything at like 4 weeks time, like 1 month. I'm going to record in December, and so I just get to go in for a certain number of days, and I know that that's the amount of time I have. So it's cool because there's a deadline. So that's going to be really different, and I'm excited about that.
Awesome. So the third question is, what's the craziest thing you've seen in LA?
We've seen some crazy things together, haven't we? So the lady with, she have pink hair?
I think like really like neon pink, like hot pink hair.
And she kind of looked a little like strung out, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
And so she drives by on this bicycle, and I saw her, and I was like, man, I wonder if Clyde saw that. And I look over at you, and you're just like, and it was the greatest thing ever. We'll go with that one. That's a good one. Because
Okay.
we shared that. That was a good one.
Yeah. And the last one is, will there be any guest musicians on this new record?
Yeah, there will be some guest musicians. I'm hiring some of the greatest musicians I know to play drums and bass. Then I may have some singers that I don't necessarily know yet because we haven't necessarily confirmed. So, necessarily. I've said that how many times?
So far, well, you said necessarily twice. We haven't necessarily hired them necessarily, and then I said necessarily, and then you repeated me saying necessarily once again.
So 4 to 5. Like, what's a cool record that you've been listening to recently, other than Fiddler on the Roof?
I've listened to like a lot of Weather Report, so I just I'm trying to get into like all of their stuff, which some of it is kind of bad. No offense, but like I just started listening to Domino Theory, which is really dominated by Joe Zawinul and all his licks, and like he always plays over Jocko, which is really not good.
How dare you do that?
Yeah, he always does that live. It's like, just let Jocko play. He's the best bass player ever. Just let him play.
You're the man, dude. All right, well, again, thank you guys so much. We got 2 or 3 days left, which I'm super excited about, and I just am so appreciative of everything that you guys have done to donate, and I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know Clyde a little bit. Clyde, say hello.
Nice to meet you.
Bye. And we'll see you all soon.
Yeah. Bye.